I have had my A2 for a year and I really love the functionality and the portability of this pocket rocket. I used it for mellow rides in the rain and I was quite reassured that the electronics would be quite safe. The biggest plus was the portability. The A2 was small enough to fit even in my locker at work. So if the A2 is such a great wheel, why then did I switch out for the Commander Mini? Sorry A2, but I'm just going to have to let you go. Bye-bye. Oh my God. Bye-bye A2. For those of us that like to have two or more wheels, the A2 is a great addition to our primary wheel. The A2 is great as a commuter wheel, doing chores around the house, chores around the workplace.
Alright, I'm just gonna go get a sandwich. Okay, very quick. Won't take long. Okay? I'll be back.
Oh, did someone drink the orange tea? Oh, do you like it?
5 minutes later.
I ordered that. Okay.
I'm back, man.
You're back already?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Let's get back to work. We'll get back to work.
However, when I go riding on the street, I just found it quite unnerving when the A2 started beeping at 20 miles per hour and there is a car near or behind me. Just the thought of cutting out in traffic was just too unsettling for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this A2 for all the things it has done for me. Unfortunately, in my use case scenario, I just could not justify getting a third wheel. I wanted my second wheel to have the power and speed of my V13, but yet be relatively portable and nimble enough for mellow rides and those fun things I do when I just want to take a short mental break from work and household chores. This Commander Mini is a 134-volt wheel with high-capacity battery and premium 50S quality, which at high-demand situations, there will be less battery sag. This translates to less chance of cutout. I took my Mini on a small group ride a few days later.
Over here we have a cornucopia of wheels here today. We've got the ET Max, the Falcon, the Commander Mini, the V13, and the InMotion V14.
The seat was so low and small that it surprised me versus my V13 seat. I was sitting so far forward that there was no way to see the display. Seated riding felt unnatural since the seat was so small and I was so far forward. As for off-road riding, the power, torque, nimbleness, and great suspensions made my ride smooth as butter. This 134-volt high-capacity battery 50S wheel can go 30 to 40 miles per hour safely. This is great reassurance for me when riding the streets and the main reason for my switching to the Mini. Though there is no waterproof rating, the rubber gasket covers for the power, cutoff switch, and charger ports, the Mini is relatively water protected. Add to that the side covers and the DIY seat on top of the covered charger port, there is added protection from the elements.
Oh boy. All right.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What about seated riding? With a small realty on the top for a seat, there is great limitation on the sitting space. With enough adaptation in the sitting position, I was able to make it work. Eventually, I was able to feel comfortable carving and writing. However, I actually almost crashed one time because the seat is so low, and trying to position on the seat at speed with the distraction of traffic before me can be quite challenging. So this is my Commander Mini. When I first got this, it came with a DIY seat that the original owner had made this, he 3D printed it. So well, it was nice, but it's kind of low and very little realty there, very little property of space for sitting. So I didn't like that, and I had trouble doing seated writing on this. So I made my own. I made my own DIY seat. And this is what it is. It's two parts. This and this little piece that connects. So basically, I got this out of yoga foam, and then I cut it up just enough so that it would go right over the seat. Of course, you needed some kind of support here, so I added this connector, which is Velcroed in, so I'm able to have much larger real estate for sitting. And it came in really handy when I do seated writing, and I tested it today and it worked out really well. So sitting here, look at all this space. I can actually see also the display. I can see a large display. Before I couldn't even see the display. But with the seat, I'm able to see the display because I can slide back. Not only that, look at this. This is the added bonus of this. You can access the trolley handle. Huh? What about that? You can access the trolley handle with this setup. And if you take a look, the way this works is here it goes. It's really strongly Velcroed in, like that. It doesn't move, so you just have to hook it back on. There you go. Stays put really well. I love this setup. What's up, stranger? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I got a helmet, so
I see that. A little safer.
yeah, I don't feel like going in the street. It's too foggy. Take care. I am glad I traded in my A2 for the Commander Mini. I can definitely get more use out of this mini beast of a wheel. It's a cross between the A2 and my V13. I have the best of both worlds. Well, I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching. Until next time.